Okay, let's draw. So today I want to explain a bit more my coloring process. For this I'm joining f.loraline's Draw This in Your Style on Instagram. So once I have my base color layer, I add on top the coloring layers. I have most of the coloring on the same layer except the hair, so I can later add the highlights easier. When the coloring is done, I make a new layer, set it to multiply. My shadow layers always will be on multiply. I make a separate layer for the skin shadows and for the rest. At the skin I use orange colors as shadows and for the rest mostly purple. Also, all the layers are still clipped to the base layer. Then I use the smudge tool to soften some of the lines. Here the second skin shadow layer and smudging again. Now I make the blush layer, also on multiply. After that, I repeat the same step, but this time doing the rest of the shadows. For the eyes I always use a darker shadow. The box on the bottom will show you which colors I'm using. With this, the base shadows would be done. Now I clean up some of the shadows and add more details. Now I can work on the outlines. I duplicate the outline layer, set it to multiply, and Gaussian blur them. Not too much or they will just be a big blur. Also not too little or they will just darken your outlines. Play around and look what you like the most. I think most programs have the Gaussian blur option. At least Photoshop, Procreate and Ibis have it. I then hide the outline layer, not the blurred one, the normal one, and add a layer from canvas that will create a layer with all that is visible on the canvas at the moment. Clip this layer to the outline one and make the outlines visible again. I blur this layer also a bit. Then you just have to boost the saturation and lower the lightness to your liking. And you will have colored outlines. Create a new layer which I set to add and use an orange yellowish color. I always add some strands to the hair as well. I also now add highlights to the eyes, face and wherever needed. I make a new add layer to add highlights to the eyes and other spots like the stars. On the add layers I mostly use the airbrush pen with very low opacity and quite saturated colors. From here on, just keep adding shadows and highlights as needed. Draw an outline around the character to make it pop out more. Now the final step. I hide the background and add the layer from canvas, again to get a layer with the whole drawing on it. I set it to lighten, blur it a tiny bit, and set the saturation to 100. You can also play around with the hue and lightness. Finally, lower the opacity of this layer to around 30 or 40. What you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and bye!